Do you want to know the 2 fastest ways to break free from feeling stressed out or feeling frustrated in the moment right now? First one is gratitude. And the second one is just think of all the possibilities. And I already know you're rolling your eyes and you're like, oh my God, if I hear that one more time, right? I know, because I used to feel the same way when I was frustrated with my life and I was stressed out with what was going on, and people would be like, just look at all the things you can be grateful for today, as if they're like throwing it in your face or something. But what I've come to learn, and I wanted to share with you today, is that gratitude, possibilities, when you really start to shift your mindset and transform from within, life does get pretty magical, you guys. And I wanted to share a little story with you today about, I was going to say the death of ego, which could be right. But more or less, there's a version of you that needs to die for you to become the version you already see and that you've started to embrace. And the reason I say it like that is because that's what hit me 2 weeks ago. Almost 3 weeks ago, at the beginning of the month. I was like, there's a version of me that I need to put to rest in order to fully step into this next best version. So I started looking at what are the qualities and characteristics that I see myself already as, that I've been implementing and utilizing and growing into and evolving for this last couple years. And then what am I actually showing up as every day for myself? Not for other people, not worrying about what's going on in the world, but for myself. Because you guys, everything is truly cultivated from a feeling, from a thought, and it took me a lot of time to wrap my head around this. And I even read Dr. Joe Dispenza's book, was probably really one of the first to help me transform, of breaking the habit of being yourself. It literally blew my mind. And then I read David Goggins' book, Can't Hurt Me. And those two combined, I think I read both within 2 weeks, was an ultimate shift for me back in 2019. And it really helped me see my strength and go within. And that's what this journey over the last 5 years has been about, is going within. And I'm so passionate about talking to people about it because it's so profound. It's so true. When you learn that nothing outside of you can affect you, can tell you who you are, can tell you how to feel, what to show up as, life becomes peaceful on a level you can't even imagine. And I share this with you today because when I looked at myself 2 weeks ago, there was still things in there that were showing up that I knew I had to let go. And it was scary. I'm so used to being that version. I've played that role for so long. It felt familiar. It felt fun. It felt loved. But deep down, that girl wasn't any of those things. So I decided I'm going to step into that next best version of me. I created the life I wanted on my little poster board. So if you guys have Post-its and you get like a bristle board thing, I think that's what they're called, poster board, and then you use it as like a Post-it goal thing, and then you can put them in a book after you've accomplished them and go back and see in your little goals book all the things you did this year. So, fun little thought. Anywho, before I get too sidetracked with all the fun stuff, what has shifted for me, what day are we on? The 15th, so literally 2 weeks, is that by shedding that old version of me and letting it go and putting it to bed and deciding that that person is no longer showing up every day, and that I'm going to allow the parts of me that want to shine to come out and play. You guys, life has been so fun. Like, I can't even tell you. The goals I set for the month, I literally hit them last night. I got 2 more weeks, so I was like, well, let's bump it up, Betty. Like, let's go. And I've really noticed that at the beginning of this year till now, I was going back, who has a camera roll full of stuff, full of content, pictures, puppy photos, you name it, we got it. I know who you are. Let's connect. I was going through all of my videos, everything I've been creating, because when I get thoughts, I just hit record, much like this video. And what I've noticed in a lot of my videos is there's like a funny side of me. There's like a humorous cat in there. And man, I was like laughing at my videos as I was going through these all. And I'm like, wow, where did this version pop out? I like her. She's fun. But you guys just never know what you're going to uncover about yourself till you decide to let the old version of you go. To die. Not really die. Not like literally stay alive. But it just gets so magical when you see yourself transform from the inside out. And the other things that I've noticed over this last 2 weeks is when I start to feel stressed or frustrated about things, like maybe I'm getting back in that old mindset of like, well, where are things going to come from? How do I do it? Where should I, like, who should I connect with? Those are just old patterns. So I stop and I'm like, hey, not today, Satan. No, I'm not going to play that game of who, what, where, when, why, because it is stressful and it is frustrating. So I go and I take myself on a walk and I'm like, what's frustrating you? Why do you feel stressed out? Let's have a chat. And I literally coach myself through it. And the bearer of our frustrations and the bearer of our stress, we can point fingers outside of ourselves all day. Oh my God, the economy. Oh my God, look what the government is doing. Yeah, because they're shit. Do you have any control over it? No. Or like, oh, my boss is an asshole. Or, oh, I can't afford this. Or, oh, I work so hard and get so little. You're in control of literally everything in your life. I'm not even kidding. And this sounds so cliche, and I used to roll my eyes at these stupid videos myself, but here's the thing. Find somebody that can teach you how to connect with these parts of yourself and disconnect from every fucking thing outside of you, because it doesn't matter. The weather isn't making you in a bad mood. Your boss isn't making you in a bad mood. The price of your grocery bill isn't making you in a bad mood. You're in a bad mood because you know you're not living to your fullest potential. And that's that. There's a part of you that is just dying to come out and play, to have fun, to live life, to enjoy. And every day you push it aside, you're fueling that anger, that frustration, that stress. When really the essence of who you are is just waiting to come out. So if you guys need a hand with this, because it's so fun to go through, it's so fun to dig through, I promise you. And I do it to myself. So I also have clients that are experiencing miraculous shifts in their life because they've started going within and asking themselves the questions rather than looking at what everything else is making them feel a certain way. So if you're ready to completely transform your life, like I said, you guys, 2 weeks ago, I just made a decision that I was just going to show up different. Doesn't mean I have to get all glammed up and wear a freaking sequin outfit every day. I could, because I have them. But it's not about what you look like. It's about how you feel from the inside out. So, if you're ready to transform, let's hop on a call. Let's connect. Let's have a little bit of fun. Let's laugh. Let's get that version of you that wants to come out and play ready to play. I can show you in one call how you can make a shift right now in your life. And you're going to leave that call feeling better than you have all week. So, go to the links, go to the options, go everywhere, because I'll probably post this on everything, but go get a call with me on my Calendly link, send me a message directly. I would love to connect with you. And I hope all my rumbles made sense, and I can't wait to do another episode for you guys. Have a great day.